there's sort of a something that's been happening over the second half of the season, and it's worth talking about because we discussed Connor McDavid and the Hart, and we all reached consensus on that. So let's move on. The Vezina. So right now, Pekka Rinne leads the way, and in most people's eyes, 58 games, 41 wins, 13 losses, 4 overtime losses, 2.32 goals against, 927 save percentage. Gibson will be there at the end of the year, 60 games, 31 wins, 18 losses, 7 overtime losses, 2.43 goals against, 926 save percentage. But here's where it gets interesting. Now, usually a goalie has to play at least 50 games to get into the conversation, but I'm going to acknowledge this. The guy who, if you can go with just playing half the season, Marc-Andre Fleury gets in there with 29 wins, 12 losses, 4 overtime losses, a 2.14 goals against, and a 931 save percentage. But the guy who's kind of snuck up out of nowhere, the guy that I'm really kind of hyped about right now because I've been pumping his tires all year, and that's Antti Raanta. Plays for Arizona. You look at Arizona, and it's not a sexy record for the team, and they're 28th overall. But look, 46 games played, 21 wins, 16 losses, 6 overtime losses. This means that Arizona's awful, brutal record is not on him. 2.24 goals against average for Arizona, and a 930 save percentage, again, for the Coyotes. When we talk about the best goaltenders and who's put up the best numbers, there are a lot of qualifiers in this. Rinne, he plays behind the best defense in the NHL. Fleury, even though they're a first-year team, Vegas has played a fantastic style. Gibson, Anaheim's been up there towards the top of the league for the last half a decade. Raanta plays for Arizona. How insane would it be if, when they announce the 3 finalists, you have Rinne. Yeah, I'll go with Fleury. I'll say Fleury, and then this Raanta guy gets in there too. How insane would that be? And for the NHL right now, you're looking for a feel-good story to sell organizations in Carolina, Florida, and Atlanta, where teams have struggled and attendance has been struggling. Ranta's a success story on an Arizona team that looks like it could get better next year. Why? Because they may have to play Raanta for 80 games next year. Let's be honest, it's been a rough time for Arizona anytime he's not the goaltender. But when he is the goaltender, they're near 500. When he's not, they're nowhere near 500. And for me anyways, I'm not saying he's going to win it. I'm saying that when they come out with the finalists, and odds are it's going to be, I think, probably Rinne, Gibson, and Vasilevsky, because they're going to look at games played. Jonathan Quick might get in there as well. Quick might bump Vasilevsky out. And Quick's had a very good run this season, but it is hard to overlook Raanta because these numbers put up on an Arizona Coyotes team, it's kind of a thing of beauty. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. How much hype does Raanta deserve? Because for me, this is a Raanta hype video. I have to be honest. It is a Raanta hype video, and it's an excuse for me to wear my new Arizona Coyotes jersey. So, I like this jersey a lot. So, hey, what the heck. And does Raanta help turn this team around? I did a video this morning on Buffalo when they turn it around. They're looking for a goalie. Ranta's not signed for next year either. So what's happened is his asking price is probably gone up. So maybe talk about that in the comment section. And if he wins Vezina, does that mean he leaves Arizona? Says, I'm the best goalie in the league. The NHL's admitted it and stated it and gave me a trophy. I'm going to go somewhere I can win. And how brutal would that be to the feel-good story that has been Antti Raanta, the guy who needs to make a save? Well, joke's on McLean. He's made plenty of them. I do hope that if he wins the Vezina that it's Doug McLean that hands out the award. I think that would be fantastic. And for people who don't know, that's a meme that's been going on this channel since November. When Doug McLean, we were talking about Arizona being really awful, and they said, what are the reasons why? And he goes, well, Raanta needs to make a save. And Raanta was injured at the time on the IR. So it's not like he was day-to-day and he'd just gone out. He'd been on the IR for a while. So since Raanta came back, it's been completely different. But again, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.